watching this video. A while back, we've conducted a user tutorial videos for users, and since then we have received lots of positive feedback and responses. However, we have also implemented quite a few new features and tools around this application, so we've decided to conduct a more complete tutorial video with all of these new features explained. So first of all, for new users, especially if you're new, you just start setting up your account. The first thing that when you log in an account, you're going to see what's called a dashboard. Typically, it breaks down into 4 major sections, as you can see here. Top keywords by search engine rankings, most improved keywords by positions, your PR distribution chart, as well as indexing rate. I'll explain that a little bit later. But some user may ask, well, how come all my dashboard, they're all blank with no data? Well, that's because you haven't set up your campaign properly. That's the purpose of this video, is to teach you guys how to set up the campaign properly, so you'll have all of these data will be showing up later to help you to monitor and manage your campaign. So when you log in the account, the very first thing that you need to do is to add a new project. This is the very first step. These projects really comes handy, especially when you promote multiple domains. You can assign them under different project. Now ideally, let's say this one I want to promote a vacation site, so I want to put Florida vacation. Now guys, just so you know, you guys can put anything in here, title and details that are really for your eyes only. After adding a project, the next step ideally will be adding a new domain. Now this is the root domain that you want to promote your site, and you can name it anything you want. Now except the URL, make sure it is accurate information. You do want to include HTTP. As always, some sites don't have the www, some do. If your site don't have that, you can skip that. Again, detail section here, anything you want to put in. Now the project, you want to put it under the project that you just created earlier. Now the category, you guys always want to choose Tier 2 Premium Network as your default selection, as the network is much stronger with our average page rank of 3 and higher. So after adding a domain, at this point, your domain will be submitted to the administrator's approval. We have to obviously manually approve each domain being submitted to our network, making sure that the site are legitimate, that they do follow our guidelines and requirements. So after approving your domain, you're able to add a keywords. Okay, you can add individual set of keywords, or you can add multiple keywords for a certain webmasters. They want to promote bulk of keywords, so you can copy and paste. So we will go ahead and start out with adding an individual set of keywords. So for example, I want to add affordable vacations in Florida. Now ideally, this section here is how you want you to be found in the search engine, what you want your users to search to find your site. So affordable vacation in Florida, that's what I want to rank in Google. And I want to promote one of the domains in my account. So inner pages, this is a great tool because a lot of users been promoting inner pages, and they find the strategy to be extremely effective. Google tends to favor a little bit more on inner pages, especially if your inner page has very targeted and relevant content, especially for the keywords that you're promoting. So for example, I can promote this set of keywords for affordable vacations in Florida. So I'll go ahead and I have a inner page here, Florida vacation. So it's obviously more targeting Florida vacation, and we're going to talk about how affordable they are and with different booking services. So that's more targeted inner page, and you can promote that way as well. So after adding a keywords, just a real quick show you guys, for those of you who want to add multiple keywords, the procedure is very similar. The only difference here is instead of adding one set of keywords, you can add like 50 or 100 sets. All you got to do is separate them with a comma. So book a vacation, for example, that's one set. Affordable vacations, that's another set. Florida vacations, that's a third set. So you separate them with comma, and then you can put the inner page, or you can point them all to the root domain and save them. So after adding the keywords, as you can see here, the last 3 keywords that we just added earlier, system will all sort them out nicely for you for those of you who want to add bulk. So it saves you a huge amount of time. So after adding the keywords, at this point, you want to basically track them in the system, which is called a rank tracker. This step is very important because in order for you to see the dashboard, as we saw this earlier, the top keywords by search engine rankings, the most improved keywords. In order for you to see these data accurately, you need to set them in rank tracker so the system can track their rankings and show you results on before and after. And as you can see, this particular campaign already have most of the stuff tracked. Some of them are tracked against inner pages, some of them are tracked against root domains. You have the latest track, latest rank, and the rank changing positions, the last time checked. The system will track this every 7 days for you. So if you want to add track additional keywords, you can just put the keywords that you previously added, see if the domain has an inner page. If it doesn't, you just click on Get Ranking. The system will track against it automatically. So after you set up everything under Rank Tracker, at this point, you're ready to add a new post. Now, this is the core value of the service, is to allow you guys to submit fresh and unique contents to be distributed to our network to build you a high-quality backlinks for your site. Now, just so you know, guys, we have a very unique video specifically targeting add a new post section. So you can click on tutorial videos and find that post to show you how to add a new post. So I'll try to abbreviate this and make this faster for you guys. So ideally, you want to type in the title of the post, any title you want. Choose the project, choose your domain that you previously added. Again, always use Tier 2 Premium Network as your default selection. Page rank 3+. And the scheduling feature is very nice and neat. It allows you to tell the system when to distribute this post, especially if you're submitting all hundreds at the same time. You don't want to be distributed the same day, obviously. So this way, it gives you a little bit more natural link building for your campaign on the back end. So after scheduling the date, you can go ahead and put the description here. The minimum is 150 words plus. You can write 300 words or 500 words. Obviously, the longer the better. The more words they have, the better they are. And then you can choose your keywords and insert the keywords in the actual article box. So once you're done, you will click on submit. You can save it as draft. So ideally, after your post is being submitted, they will all appear on your list of posts section. A lot of users kind of been asking us, well, I'm a little bit confused on this step. I have all kinds of icons here. What do they actually mean? Well, as we start rolling down here, just to give you some idea, when you first submitting the post, the very first thing they will change it to is pending. That means the post haven't been reviewed by the administrator. So once our admin approve the domain and proofread the domain, proofread your article, they will change to queue section. That means they've been scheduled to be distributed to our network. And once they've been actually posted to our network, they will turn into live. At this point, that means your articles are live at this point, and they're scheduled to be indexed in the Google search engine for rankings. So these are pretty much give you an overview of the status of each post. Now let's take a look at a random a post here. So try these Gothenburg cabin specials now. So you can actually click on here and you can actually view the details of the post that you wrote or articles that you ordered through us. You can actually review them. And on the actual post itself, you can actually know who wrote the post, the project, and the page rank of that post is being submitted to. This is very important, as well as giving you the live date, your domain information, as well as the keywords you're promoting. So they basically put everything in a little nice box, a quick glance at each post. So it's a very nice feature there. For those of you who don't want to write articles on your own, you feel like, well, if I write 100 articles, it's just taking too much of my time. You can actually order articles through us, which is why your subscription comes with a monthly rollover credits. That means if you don't use them this month, they do roll over the next month. It's $1 per credit. And you can choose 150 words, 350 words, or 550 words. And basically you specify the URL that you want to promote, and also the keywords. And you can go ahead and paste any keywords you want. Again, these information are for our writers to see, so when orders are submitted, our writers will review them and write the keywords according to your instruction. The drop-down menu is the how many articles you want to write. So let's say if you want to choose 10 articles, there's 30 credits total, since it's 3 credit apiece for the 150 words, or you can choose the 350 and 550. We also have some other off-site marketing services like on-site optimization, high PR articles. I don't want to overwhelm you guys with too much information on this video. You guys can actually browse them and click on more details. It will show you the details of each services, as well as viewing some of the live links and live articles that we've done for our users to kind of take a look at the real live report. And then you can help you decide which service you want to try out. So that's pretty much how the list of services work. So the last thing, not the least, after you basically at this point, after you submit all the posts, roughly about 2 to 3 weeks, you go back to your dashboard. The actual data will start reflecting on your dashboard. Okay, it's gonna break down to the top keywords by search engine rankings. The system will automatically track their rankings. They'll show you the most improved keywords every 7 days. They will be emailed to you, as well as the page rank distribution. Like for example, this one, the last 90 days. You can show the last 30 days. It shows the last 30 days, only 12 links went to PR4. The last 60 days, 79 links went to PR4. 29 went to PR3, as well as the 90 days. So you also have an indexing rate showing the indexing rate of all your articles actually being indexed in the search engines. So that's pretty much kind of the high-level overview of the user tutorials. I hope you guys really enjoy this video. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to submit a ticket through RankExperts Support Center. Thank you for watching.